Hi all, and welcome to Warhammer with my wife, a variety show where I get my very crafty wife to do all sorts of Warhammer related things. In this episode we'll be making a burger and chips inspired by Primarch Lionel Johnson and his Dark Angels. Lionel Johnson is the Primarch of the Dark Angels, the first and most secretive of the many Space Marine legions. Raised on a feudal forest death world of Caliban, the Lion was quick to learn how to survive in the roughest of environments. An incredible strategist, the Son of the Forest accomplished a lot in his time before and during the Horus Heresy. Unfortunately, a final battle with his once mentor and brother turned arch-betrayer Luther led to an explosive destruction of Caliban and put the Lion in a 10,000-year slumber. Finally awakened, Lionel Johnson is prepared to step back into command and wage battle against the many forces advancing to extinguish humanity's light. That said, we figured the Lion would be absolutely famished after that 10,000-year nap, so we wanted to make a hamburger both filling and that may serve as a welcome reminder of his long-lost home. To start, we want to adhere to the colors of the Dark Angel chapter, specifically looking at the Knights of Abhorrence color scheme. This means that for our burger we want to have our buns blackened, but fret not, we'll be using activated charcoal powder to achieve this rather than burning the buns into charcoal. We'll pull up a large bowl and add a packet about 2 tablespoons of active dry yeast and mix it with 1 cup of warm water, 1/3 of a cup of oil, and 1/4 of a cup of sugar. We'll let that mixture sit for 5 minutes before returning to preheat our oven to 425 degrees and add 1 egg, a dash of salt, and 3 cups of flour. Mix everything until it forms a nice dough, and now we added 3 tablespoons of activated charcoal powder at this step, mixing it into the dough. You're more than welcome to add it with the oil and sugar beforehand though. We'll throw some more charcoal onto our surface instead of flour, kneading the dough until we're able to pull it apart into 4 larger balls. Wave them into a greased pan in the oven and let it bake for 12 to 15 minutes. While that's baking, we wanted to make our burger patty. We chose to make our patty out of ground bison as it has a leaner and more gamey flavor that we feel the Lion would have loved. We'll place the bison into another bowl, add Worcester sauce, minced garlic, pepper, Tony's, and kosher salt, then knead it into 2 full patties. We'll take this and toss it on a 400-degree grill for about 5 minutes on each side, but be very careful. Because bison is leaner, it's easy to overcook, leaving it dry. Now that our buns are done and our burgers are grilling, we'll throw together a nice little side, and what better side to remind someone of their exploded planet than crispy potato chips. We'll take 1 large potato, wave it peeled, and then slice it into very thin slices about 1/6 of an inch or smaller. Mix them with some regular salt, pepper, and oil, then place flatly on a greased pan. Put them in the still heated oven and bake for about 15 minutes, turning halfway, and broil for another 5. Finally, with everything done, let's plate. We'll take 1 charcoal bun, split it in half, and add a homemade aioli of mayo, garlic powder, pepper, and minced garlic. Slather both sides evenly, then place the bison patty and blanket it with love in the form of a mozzarella cheese slice. To complete everything, we added a green mix of spinach, mizuna, chard, and kale for that extra foresty flavor. And that's it, everybody. We've created a burger and chips that will make the Dark Angels Primarch proud and hopefully give him a little taste at home. The great thing about this is that it's fully customizable to whatever protein or topping preference you like as well. I, for example, added some mushrooms after that for a more natural taste. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Roguely channel for more Warhammer with my wife vids and other great content we'll be sending your way. In the meantime, thanks for watching and always remember, go Roguely.